Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. You picked a great spot to get back to this one. We're about to begin the second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second down now, 7 to go.
Viking 18.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Okay, break. 60.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Another run for Henry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They push it forward for a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Set go.
Tight end in motion left.
Set go.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Buffalo 18. Track 60.
He'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Ready.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. He's going to throw this one. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Henry goes up and over for the touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker with the extra point. And the Panthers get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down around the 34. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. He's got it near the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Let's go.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So now, here's third and goal. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Fits it through the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Panthers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. They did it! He made the interception! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out.
18 Cardinal, 18 set.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this one doesn't go far. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Bronco switch, Bronco, hut!
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Less than a yard needed here on fourth. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running for it. Here's Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Come on, set! Go!
Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Ready? Set up!
Motion man left is Brown. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set up! Hut, hut!
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go! Ready, hut, hut!
Back to throw now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Here we go, set! Ready?
Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, go! Ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set! Set, go!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go!
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready? Set!
play now. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Go! Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Go now!
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Ready! Hop, go!
Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He made the interception. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Go! Go!
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there.
On the jump!
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now! Let's go!
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Ready, ready!
Now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention.
Shut up!
Desperation time here on 4th. Risky throw. It's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Lone back gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Here we go! Sack! Sack the ring! Sack the ring! Buffalo 18!
They'll throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints leading by 8. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a give running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Go.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Has a lane inside the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. They give it to him again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Six-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Dicker connects there. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Let's go now.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Charlotte.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints' versatile running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and
it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Breeze now to throw. That one caught downfield by Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now, you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now is Breeze. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Bell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Breeze. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Breeze. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try the right side with Bell. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Here's Breeze to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Up the middle, here's Bell. Pushes him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger. A little short pass. This is Everett. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Breeze. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Caught here by Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From midfield, here's Breeze. That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake. Breeze being chased out left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Breeze now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Decker. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Breeze going to throw. And Decker's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw, it's Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Roethlisberger. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Howard up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go with Howard again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. On the delay, it's Howard. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. They're going to look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Breeze now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.